Good afternoon, I'm John Perkins with your closing market minute. Soybeans closed higher on Monday, supported by commercial demand while keeping an eye on South America. Conditions in Brazil look pretty good at this point, but Argentina could see a drier pattern over the next couple of weeks. It's roughly the equivalent of early June for crops in the southern hemisphere, and we are currently in a weak La Nina pattern. Corn closed lower. Harvest is essentially wrapped up at this point, even if USDA's national crop progress numbers won't start again until April. Now, some fields may be unharvested at this point, but we are expecting a colder pattern in many parts of the Midwest over the next few days, so the point could be moot. And wheat closed lower, pressured by the global supply bearishness. There has been some recent rain in Australia that may have damaged some of the crop ahead of widespread harvest activity, but it'd take a pretty significant series of events in order to really shift the fundamental outlook for wheat. USDA's next set of supply, demand, and production numbers are out a week from Tuesday. Live and feeder cattle were mostly lower, with this week's show list looking generally steady to larger than last week in many of the key U.S. feeding areas. Box beef was sharply higher at midday on Monday, but it had little to no impact really. And hogs were mixed, mostly higher on spread trade, short covering, and the steady to firm cash during the session. Pork was weak at midday on Monday, and contracts are at a premium to the cash index. I'm John Perkins with your closing market minute.